Okay, well, I changed my mind. What we normally try to do is keep tables from being apart from the action. And with this particular setup, with that tree in the way, I don't know that there's really much we can do. However, if you get to a position, a place, we very much want the tables very close together. This is really not close enough. And so, but I don't see a way around it because of these pillars that are in the way. So this table here, I would want you to make sure that they are very engaged as you can make them in the show, so that they don't feel distant from the show. You're the ambassador to Jest Mysteries, so these kinds of things will make sure. Also, the lighting, you want to make sure that the lighting is all the way up, whatever that means, as bright as it can be during your performance in a room. Now that will be something that sometimes the venues will kind of drag their feet on, and I understand that, but that makes for a better show. Table setup. I'll zoom in on one of the places. We have cards, and at outside shows we have business cards and pencils and solve the crime cards, and then we set a playbill, 1 or 2 or 3 per table, something like that. And there's a playbill right there, so we definitely want the playbill. Okay, we have now changed the room setup, which is more conducive for our show. That table that was back here has been moved in here, and with some conversations with the staff, this one was moved out just a hair, this one was moved in, so it's more conducive to our show by being more compact, and that will make for a better show, along with music turned down, along with the lighting in the room all the way up, whatever that means. And many times places will kind of fight on the lighting thing, but it really does help the show. So those kinds of things. And your job is to be the emissary for Jest Entertainment. Your job is to show up and, of course, nicely, make the show as good as you can make it. Which means lighting all the way up, sound down. The tables as close and as compact as possible, because it makes everybody part of the show. It's not like they're watching a show. We don't want them to be distant from the show. So that's something that I expect you to do every time you come to a show, is to nicely just take the steps that make it as good as possible. Another thing that helps is entrances and exits. Now I can tell you, we can't see it from here, but you'll be entering from here, around that corner. And sometimes they'll set up the tables in the middle of the room, and in the middle of the room or on the far side of the room, so your entrance is huge, long entrances, and that kills those moments. So you want, all things being equal, a lot of times you can't get them to move all the tables down to the other end of the room, but if you have some choices, make those entrances and exits short. In other words, you want to go right out the door. You want to be able to exit very close, so that helps your show too. Thanks.